So now that a new user has created an order as an admin, as you can see we're logged in as an admin up here, we're going to want to go ahead and manage that order. So you can go ahead and click on orders or click on manage orders, and this will show you a list of all the orders on your site. As you can see, the most recent one is order ID 5, and you can see here's the email we used, this was the total, and it currently has a status of pending. The first option we're going to look through is the quick edit option. This quick edit option opens up just a quick preview of the order, so you can get all of the basic information, but it doesn't necessarily bring you to a new page or make you have to go through the whole reload process of loading a new page. So this way you can easily manage many orders at one time versus having to switch back and forth. One important thing to note here is the order status. Essentially, all of these ones up here for shopping cart and checkout are statuses that users go through when they're going through the checkout process. Canceled would be to actually cancel order if a customer called you and said they wanted to cancel. The pending and processing are the next ones we really want to look at. It goes into pending as soon as they complete the checkout process. When you want to actually move it to, you're actually working on the order and you're going to be shipping it, you can change it to processing, and all of these orders can be configured, or these order statuses can be configurable as well if you want to add additional statuses. We're going to go ahead and just save this one as processing because we're going to start working on the order.
So now that the order is in processing, again, we can look through the different sections of the order. One thing to note at the bottom of the quick edit here, there's a field for commenting. A comment is for internal uses only, but it's a nice way to let your other workers know that you're either working on it or that you've possibly prepared it for shipping or it's left the warehouse, anything like that. And once you post a comment, you'll see that it appears under the order history right there. We just did this is a test comment, but that easily could have said, prepared the order for shipping, anything like that. Also, when you do any changes to your order, it gets logged. And that can be found if you go under the edit option of the order. And then once you're in there, you can click on the history tab on the top. And again, this is going to just be a log of anything that's changed with the order. So once this page loads, you'll be able to see since the order started, there's been quite a few different changes going on. Most recently, we've changed the status from processing over to pending, from pending over to processing.
There's also a revisions, which allows you to essentially see, it's very similar to the history, but rather than just keep a status message of what changed, it actually saves the full order every single time. So at any point in time, you could go back and see exactly what this order looked like or exactly what was going on with this order. So it's just useful to, especially if you have multiple people who are going to be working on it, to see who changed what and who is working on what within the order itself.
The last thing we're going to look at here is the payment option. The payment option is literally a look at how it was paid. So as you can see here, the method was PayPal. Gives you a unique ID number, also a message. And this message obviously is saying that it is not confirmed yet because we're using an email address that has not been registered or confirmed, which just means we haven't confirmed our email address on our test PayPal account, which is something we will do later. So anyway, you'll get to see a list of all different payment options there.
Yep, and you can see there's also a way to view and edit the order directly from within this page as well. Besides just the quick edit, you could add new line items and go ahead and edit and change any information you needed if changes need to be made to the order. And then once you were ready to mark it as completed, let's say you shipped it out and it was completely finished, you can go ahead and mark this order as completed and save it. So that's really the order management, shipping, and payments part of the order process. And we'll continue learning about how to actually manage the customers next.